WBUR Podcasts, Boston.
I think we are the only people on this ferry.
Nice. It's like a little yacht.
Yeah.
You could be rich for 10 minutes? Not a bad way to commute.
Not at all.
I'm Daryl C. Murphy, and you're listening to The Common. The dreaded weeks-long Sumner Tunnel closure is finally upon us. The nearly 90-year-old connection between East Boston and downtown closed to traffic on July 5th for $160 million worth of renovations. And it's scheduled to stay that way until the end of August. In the meantime, officials expect serious delays for travelers in that area and are urging folks to find other ways to get around. The MBTA is offering free and reduced fares on several routes to help ease some of the pressure. That includes the East Boston ferries and the Blue Line train. So we decided to head out to East Boston for a quick check-in with commuters. So we're pulling up to the East Boston dock. That ride was I don't even know if it was 5 minutes. It was pretty quick. But beautiful, though. Seeing the harbor and all of that. Now, I should mention, we went out on the Friday after the 4th of July. So the number of commuters out was still bouncing back after the holiday. And there weren't a lot of passengers on any of the ferries we saw. But a few folks were taking advantage of the free service, including Felicia from East Boston, who didn't want to give her last name. We met her boarding the Seaport ferry to get to her job as an executive assistant. She said she is using public transportation for the first time in 4 years because of the delays to her normal commute. Take me through your normal commute.
With no traffic, it should take me 8 minutes door to door from my house to my office.
Okay.
And it was going to take me 45 minutes with the tunnel closed. And it's still actually taking me 45 minutes by the time I have to walk to the train, get on the train, walk here, take the ferry.
Yeah.
As a resident of East Boston, we're kind of gridlocked to not coming into the city freely.
So do you think this will affect your plans to go downtown?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going into any of the restaurants or spending time in the city on my free time because it's too much of a hassle.
Attention passengers, the next Blue Line train to Wonderland is now arriving.
The Maverick T station was just a 5-minute walk from the Lewis Mall Harbor. We boarded the Blue Line from there and rode up to Orient Heights. That's where we met Darcy Santilli and her friend Kathleen Fennell. They both work for the state and normally commute together by car. What's your commute normally like when you drive?
Oh, that can be bad too.
It's trafficy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trafficy. About what, would you say about an hour to get to work?
Sometimes an hour to get to work.
Right through the tunnel.
Drive.
Yeah, it's
Right.
bad.
Right. And so now you're taking the Blue Line. It's free.
Yeah, and we'll be there in 12.
Okay. Darcy and Kathleen told us they've already seen a lot of congestion impacting East Boston and other places. So for the foreseeable future, they'll be taking the train.
We saw the traffic yesterday. They said it was at 5:45. It was all backed up to that Happy Valley on the McClellan Highway to get in the Ted Williams Tunnel at 5:45. It was a parking lot. Yeah. And when we were taking the train, you could see all the traffic going up on the highway there. Yeah, it's bad.
So will this continue? You all
Taking the T
together on the train?
Oh yeah.
So look at that. I bet some T officials are happy to hear that. You ditched the drive, right?
Yeah. We get it a lot faster on the T, so.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Did you kill Marlene Johnson?
I think you're one of the first people to have actually asked.
From WBUR and ZSP Media, this is Beyond All Repair. a new podcast about an unsolved murder that will leave you questioning everything.
Somebody should be in jail for murdering my sister.
A woman who's never been believed.
As long as they think I have done this, then they're not looking for who actually did this.
And that's what makes it a cold case.
No, it's a botched case.
And a search for the truth, once and for all.
Wow, it just gets more interesting.
Beyond all repair. Listen and follow wherever you get your podcasts.
Be careful. You're digging in a place that's been very peaceful for a while.
Do it anyway. Dig.
And we're back. Outside the Orient Heights station, we met Santiago Henao. He's an electrical engineer who works in West Roxbury. So his commute basically spans the whole city. And he plans to use his bike a whole lot more. You won't be driving, you're just going to bike every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be driving. I don't want to be stuck in traffic. Like, I drove my car Wednesday and Thursday. Today I'm off. And it was brutal. I had to take 95 instead.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your commute typically like when you drive?
I usually during the regular time, I just go drop off my son at school and take the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sumner Tunnel, and then go straight from here to Stowe Drive and then Jamaica Plain all the way up.
Okay.
But this week I saw the traffic and I just went and took 95. Yeah.
How long was that?
It was 46. It was an hour.
Wow.
But it's 46 miles instead of 17.
Next stop, where are you?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Friday to you. Just a quick service reminder that Blue Line service is free from now until the end of service on August 31st due to the Sumner Tunnel closing.
The Sumner Tunnel is scheduled to reopen August 31st. Until then, you can find how to get around the closure at WBUR.org. And that's our show for today. Thank you so much for listening to The Common. Tell us, are you impacted by the Sumner Tunnel closure? Let us know. Hit us up on Instagram at WBUR The Common or send us an email at thecommon@WBUR.org. I'm Daryl C. Murphy, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.